Welcome to Display Ads to Info. I'm running a case study around a website that I've been building up from content and monetizing with display ads using Ezoic. This is just going to be a monthly report. We do have a website which documents the reports month on month. This video is going to be a little bit short. I've got a bit of a cold this month, so I won't bother you too much. So if we look at the earnings for let's just get this right for the last month. You can see that we're looking around $14,000. It's made up of three sections. So the basic ads that are provided by Ezoic. Then we've got AdSense mediation, and we've also got the premium part of Ezoic. So to be a part of the premium program, currently I have to pay a fee of $2,200 a month. But you can see this netted me around $3,550 odd dollars. So we're still up from that for about $1,300, and then the rest of the ad revenue is kind of all ours. There's nothing taken out of that. So the mediation stuff is actually delivered via AdSense. It's paid out via AdSense, so you do get a paycheck from Ezoic, and you also get a separate one from AdSense as well. This is how those different groups of revenues broke up for the month, and you can see this month was Black Friday. In my case, didn't really have much of a positive gain. I actually had a bit of a negative traffic loss on that day. I think it's partly because of the content that we produce, and it's something that people would visit less on that day. So we didn't have a high earnings that day. But for a lot of you publishers watching this, you're going to want to know what's going on with the actual ad revenue index. So if you don't already know, Ezoic has this tool which monitors the amount of money in the game, and you can see that 2022 has been very flat. And I took a separate screenshot of this and kind of put an average line for where I'm thinking November is going to be across the year, and you can see that it's not performing well. Basically, the last the last week in November has been good, but has been nowhere near as good as last November. And it's just, it's very flat. It's not a lot of growth in it. So normally we would have got better EPMVs or RPMs towards the end of the year, but for whatever reason, well, because of the financial market and the money that's available in the ad market, it looks like we're not getting those returns this year, unfortunately. So with that out of the way, this is what the earnings look like. This is in Ezoic big data analytics. So you can see the number of page views that we've had, so 431,000 page views, EPMV of around $40, almost $41, which is pretty good. If we compare that against last month's page views, so page views were down still. So from some Google algorithm changes, we're still losing a little bit of traffic, unfortunately, but hopefully that's kind of steadied out now. EPMV was up almost 5%, traffic was down almost 6%, and total revenue was down about 2%, which is unfortunate. It is what it is, but we're still doing relatively well. If we look at year-on-year growth, so the blue line is the page views for last year and how it's continued to grow, and it's continued to grow throughout this year. But September core algorithm update to Google, unfortunately, it's knocked us down a few pegs. So just letting you know about this. Growth is still good. Traffic is still relatively good. If we look at the number of page views for the year, we've gone from 1.6 million last year to 5.5 million this year. And as we know, again, more page views will significantly help with building revenue. All right, I was going to show you some video revenues, but for whatever reason that isn't loading for me right now. But you can expect around $400, $500 earning each month just from hosting videos with Ezoic's video tool Humix and displaying those. And that's about it. I'm just going to round it off. I'm going to keep it a fairly simple video. I just want to make you aware that I have got this one article on Display Ads to Info, which I've documented my entire process for building content websites and monetizing them. So this is kind of built and documented as simply as possible, with the idea of just showing people how to make money, what tools they need to use, and what kind of execution strategy to use. Beginners can get a good idea of what to do. Experts can take a bit from this, whatever they want to do. It's information I've documented there. It's free of charge. Use it, try and get some value out of it. If you do, let me know. I'm just happy to help. And that's all for now. All right. Thank you very much.